Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Nick here, and welcome to this reaction for Time Agent Series 4, Episode 2, The Hand That Mocked Them. So, Time Agent Divinity, The Hand That Mocked Them, to be precise. Okay, so, this episode is basically the story where we get to see where Agent Mortis recruited Jennifer and Nidge, not Gabriel. We don't see that, actually. That might be saved for next episode, perhaps, or was the intention to be saved for a later episode. But we see the origins of Jennifer and Nidge joining the team, as well as Mortis starting about setting up the team after a visit to Mayor Charles Bishop, following saving his and his family's life from some robotic flies who fans of Series 1 will remember. We also got the return of the Venators, this time voiced by Oliver Harrop, I think this time, and he does it more of a Russian accent, rather than the voices that Billy Tracy and Sebi Tracy did in Memoirs of the Lost, or the sing-song voices Billy then did in the episode in Series 2, Redemption of Mortis, and their appearance in Sins of the Past in Series 3. So the Venator voices change every now and again. I think Harp does a pretty good Russian accent, though. Alien Russian accent. And the episode sees the team chasing this particular Venator, and Mortis, Jennifer, and Nidge are being one by one. Mr. Devine, who we saw last episode, pops in to give them a flashback to how they started. Before confronting Mortis, and it's interesting to see these flashbacks. It seemed that the Ninja one was a clip they had uploaded to YouTube back in 2014, along with 3 other ones, including a VFX test, although some of the bits have been refilmed and or re-edited differently. But it was interesting to see how the story played out in full. It was only partly, the clip was only part of that story. It was interesting to see how it played out in full. It was also really interesting to see Jennifer's starting up. She seems to be trained for an astronaut, perhaps. Darchester's got a spaceport or a rocket site somehow. I guess as the city builders built that whilst they were building Vision X towers, perhaps. Whilst Nidge, of course, is a hacker, and Mortis more or less pulled some played a little game, had a little test for him to see if he was worthy of joining the team. Whilst with Jennifer, he just recruited her on after she saved his life. Although he did sort of imply that he wasn't looking for a team in those bits, which contradicts with what he said before in his own bits. But perhaps that was maybe that was just him trying to convince her to want to join him as a way of intrigue, curiosity, and then just hide her on the spot when she saved him. Would be interesting to see how Gabriel met the team. Perhaps they'll be in the next episode. We'll see. Also, like how they take place in different time periods of 2011, 2012, and 2013. Yeah, I think so. So was it 2013? Was it both 2012s and then 2011? Actually, was it 2 2011s and then a 2012? I'm not quite sure. And then Gabriel would have been 2013. But yeah, it should be set 2013 now. The events of the episode are in present day context. Also, it seems like there's another being besides Mr. Devine that's going around doing this, or at least or some sort of other alien creature that kills the Venator at the end, spoiler alert, and another mysterious figure pops in at the end with Nidge and another bystander witnessing 2 people running out from a robbery, and then this master vigilante possibly coming in to beat them up, whilst Mortis has to try and confront a news reporter who's digging deeper into the Time Agency and their connections with Mayor Charles Bishop. So, an interesting episode. I was expecting the Gabriel to have his own bit, but perhaps that'll be another episode. Not all the answers are solved yet, and as it's only going to be 3 of 6 episodes, it might not all the answers may be resolved by the end of episode 3, unless when they went in making these 3 episodes, they decided to wrap it up in the 3rd episode. So hopefully there might be some answers. They might tie the series together at the end of episode 3, perhaps, or otherwise we'd have to wait until another series, which hopefully they'll do. But if they don't want to do it, then hopefully they'll wrap it up with the 3rd episode. Yeah, otherwise a great episode. Not really spectacular episode, but it was a good episode, enjoyable, and had some good answers for the team members besides Gabriel, and some good moments as well. It does feel like it is setting up a little bit for episode 3 as well, which could be good if it pays off. Like I said, it's only going to be 3 of 6 episodes rather than 6 normal as planned originally. So hopefully they'll wrap it up in episode 3, unless they wish to continue the mystery in a 5th series. But anyway, it was a good episode, enjoyable, and some really good stuff as well. And I liked the different times and locations for the flashbacks, and other supporting characters. They were all interesting. So that's about it. I will do a review of the episode proper later down the line, but it's definitely a good episode. Definitely. I'll say there are some noticeable bits that I will say that there is some technical difficulties when filming at night for the Jennifer flashbacks, that the picture does go a little funny, and I'm not talking about the visual effects, but other than that, it was really well done. There is some footage that does look like it was filmed back in 2011, 12, 13, and some of it that looks like it was filmed back in 2018, 19. But other than that, really great episode, really well done, and some really great stuff. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching this reaction. I will react to the 3rd episode as well, which is currently untitled, but actually no, it does have a title, but I can't remember it at the moment. It's another long one, I think. They like the long ones, this series. But then I'll react to that, and then I'll review each episode properly and do a look back on the Universal's channel as well. The time with Thomas's Time Agent Series 1 to 3 review. So an overlook video for that channel, and then a ranking of the series as well. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official Nicholas Payne YouTube channel. And the more sing-song voices that Billy Tracy and Sebby Tracy sung, rather than the sing-song voice. But anyway, it was a good series. So that's really about it.